Could you have done any better, Joe? I mean, the fans will always love what Jurgen Klopp did, but as a follow-up, the way this has started.
Oh, no, he's been brilliant. Like, the fixtures have been favourable, but don't let that deceive you. You have to win games. He's right. Coming here is a very difficult game. Going to Wolves, where, you know, every game's a fight in the Premier League. That's why it's the best league in the world. So he's come in and he's had a brilliant start. He's also correct in saying that he won't want to be remembered for that. Jurgen Klopp left his legacy. I think it's going to be one of them. If we can stop past Christmas, if we stop talking about Jurgen Klopp every show, he would have continued to do his job with aplomb. I just think he looks like a settled group. You look at the team. They haven't had a couple of defeats where you're going to see. Is there any cracks in the mentality and things like that? So they haven't had to deal with that yet. But even today's game, there was spells in the game where they showed quality passing, but also spells in the game when Mateta come on and they was causing a bit of mayhem. They dealt with that, rode the storm. I expect it from this Liverpool team. I think they're some fabulous squad.
They haven't been at their best, really, against Wolves, against Bologna. As Joel was saying, there was parts of the game today where they were tested, but they're still coming through and getting the wins. How important is that quality at the moment for them?
It feels like they could have gone up a couple of gears today. Like it did feel at times. Listen, it was 12:30 kick-off and they played on, midweek as well, another difficult game in the Champions League. But I think they've got tremendous ability. They've got strength in depth now. I think the period they've just come through was fixtures that majority you would say they would win, and they're going into a period now of really, really difficult games. And I think we'll see after this month. If they're genuine title contenders. I believe they are. I think there's a 3-horse race. I think they're in it. But we'll see after this month.
Because so much of the talk at the start of the season was about the 2-horse race and them being the best of the rest. Do you agree with Crouchy that they are a genuine contender now?
Yeah, but I think I've backed Arsenal to win the league. And I've also Man City. Liverpool were one everyone sort of was sleeping on a little bit, but I think the smartest thing they've done this year was not bringing any players in. I know it sounds crazy because all the other teams have brought in and strengthened, but I think what that's allowed the new manager to do is just work with a group, because you don't add more and more changes onto a massive change with a manager leaving. So they was close-ish last year in the sense that they had they had a few injuries and they had a few bad spells, but I think they'll come in this year, and I don't think they'll win it, but I think they'll be pushing there and thereabouts. And if he carries on the way he's doing, next season I think could be the season for Liverpool.